Bloody baby white metal.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jake. This channel is called Jake of All Trades, and this is a collab I didn't see coming. I've been a fan of Bloodywood since I first heard their song Ari Ari Ari. I really enjoyed that song a ton, and I really also like their new song New Delhi. And it's been a lot of fun listening to them and seeing their journey. I've been enjoying the way they incorporate modern metal with like some of the traditional style of Indian music, which it's been really fun to see that across different cultures and different metal bands. Like BABYMETAL does a bit of that, Bandmade does a bit of that with the Japanese side of things, and it's been really cool to see. And I would love to see more like different cultural injections into the metal sphere. And well, now we've got a collaboration between Bloodywood and BABYMETAL with their song Bekhauf. Please forgive me if I messed up the pronunciation on that. I'm really curious to see how these two styles blend together. I'm not entirely sure what to expect. I know there's going to be metal. That's about all I know. So without any further ado, let's get into the song. All right, here we go. Bloodywood featuring BABYMETAL, Bekhauf, if I pronounced that correctly. Official music video, here we go. Definitely got the Indian music inspiration. Really sick animation. That double bass too. It's okay, he's going Super Saiyan. Oh, that animation is awesome. Ooh. Got kind of the pop elements. The video is epic. Love this chorus. Got the Fox God. I like the combination of like the BABYMETAL electronics. Oh. I wasn't expecting this. What's gonna happen to our heroes? Oh my god. Is that like like a... I don't even know what to say right now. He ends it on a black. That's awesome. All right, so I did review that song like another 2 times to try and get everything from this because it feels like bands are stepping up their game as time is going on. And it's like the more I listen to newer songs, like you've got the action-packed videos filled with tons of symbolism. You've got all these different little bits of ear candy that are happening throughout the song. You've got song structure change-ups and chromaticism and all this sort of stuff that is really, really pushing the boundaries when it comes to music in general and video quality. All of it is just like pushing the boundaries on everything, and it's like it can be overwhelming. So I have to go through these a couple times, and I am not even going to cover even a small fraction of what was in this video because there is so much packed into it that I feel very uneducated about. Things like Hinduism and the lore in baby metal. There's going to be a lot that I miss, and I would love if you guys leave some comments helping educate me on some of the things that are in this video that I am not even going to be able to touch on. So I was trying to look some things up to at least cover something from this. First of all, the meaning of Bekhauf, fearlessly, which given the battles in the video is very, very fitting. One of the things that really stood out to me too near the end of the video was the elephant god samurai combination. I had to look what that was about because I'm like, okay, I think I've seen the elephant god somewhere, and at least from my very very basic research, looks like that's supposed to be Ganesha from the Hindu religion. And there was a description that like the body represents the physical and the head represents the soul, is a bringer of good luck and the remover of obstacles, which, you know, given the fearlessly title, given the samurai outfit that they put in, so like the combination of like the Hindu and the Japanese is just really, really a neat crossover. And the way he like strikes down the final enemy, who I do not know his name, so please let me know. It was just very, very fitting and such a very well intertwined combination of cultural symbols. I really, really enjoyed it. It just fit so well together. And speaking of things crossing over, you had 3 different languages being represented in this song. You had Hindi, Japanese, and English, which, again, it's just so cool to see all this stuff come together like that, and it works so well. And then you had the anime-ish style, like the cartoon. I would watch a feature-length musical of that, just a metal musical anime. Please make it happen. That'd be wonderful. I noticed that the song was in drop G on the guitar. I looked up a guitar cover on it from a guy I follow who put that out real darn fast, and I love the heaviness of it. Going through it section by section musically and through the video, you know, the intro was definitely more of an Indian style. You got kind of like that Indian music influence into it, and then it goes straight into the metal after a little bit of like Indian music to start it off. And then one of the things I've seen in heard in Bloodywood is you've got like that heavy Indian music influence to it. And then you take that, but then you combine it with like the electronic style of baby metal, and it worked really well together. They kind of go back and forth, sometimes blend together, and it was very, very high energy to start with. Like you had the drummer hitting the snare on every quarter note, and then like ramping up the intensity by like putting in the double bass, and then you had like unexpected chromaticism, where, you know, you think you know where the chord's gonna go, but then they suddenly drop it like a minor chromatic drop, which is like, ooh, that was kind of unexpected and fun. And then you get into the verse, and it starts off with like a Bloodywood verse. One of the things that I was liking during the verse was the use of the weaponry and how the guitarist like uses his guitar as like a throwing axe. Guitar, axe, that whole joke. I like that. Nice pun there. Then you go from the Bloodywood verse to the BABYMETAL chorus 1 or pre-chorus. I'm not entirely sure how you would classify it there. So you go from Bloodywood, BABYMETAL, and then you get the Bloodywood BABYMETAL chorus or main chorus. And again, just the whole start off with one section, have another section, bring them together, blend it. You have each style being represented uniquely on its own, but then blended together throughout the song and in the video, again with the symbolism I was mentioning before. Verse 2, you have like the robotic BABYMETAL, like poppy sort of verse. It was fairly unexpected, but at the same time it did remind me a little bit of what they did in Ratatata with when they did their collab with Electric Callboy. You kind of had like a little bit of a poppy electronic start to the verse, and then it like leads into the heavier side of things. You got the metal aspect coming back in the second half of the verse. Then another thing I noticed too, there's a lot of use of the lore and religious symbols, and we had Ganesha later on, but then you also have like BABYMETAL's fox god show up in the second chorus. Getting into the bridge, you have like a breakdown heavy-ish section followed by a super calming section, which was a nice little break from how energetic the song was, and then it kind of refreshed you to gear up for the climax of the final chorus. And the way they ended it too, you know, you had the guitar isolated in one ear there, and it sounds like, okay, we're gonna get something heavy and something brutal to finish the song with. And it was a very quick ending. And he ends it on a that I love that he ended it on a I would have expected that to be like earlier in the song, or maybe during the bridge breakdown section. Nope, he ends it on the I love that. This whole song was so much fun, and I really enjoyed this collaboration. BABYMETAL does some really awesome collaborations, and I know that there's more I have yet to check out. I've checked out the Ratatata, I've checked out the Kingslayer with Bring Me the Horizon, I did the BABYMETAL and Tim Henson and Scott LePage, and I know that there's another one. I can't think of it right now, but people have suggested it. I will leave it on the screen because I'm just blanking. I'm looking forward to checking out more BABYMETAL collabs, and I've already checked out pretty much most of Bloodywood, so if you're asking for reactions to that, it's like it wouldn't be a genuine reaction. So anyway, that is it for this video. Again, leave comments letting me know the things I missed, some of the other cultural, religious symbols, what they symbolize and what they mean and how they're relevant in the song. I would love that. Again, this is a subject I'm not super educated on, so anything you guys put in there to educate me, I would really appreciate. That's it for this video. Again, leave a like on the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notifications so that you don't miss anything. If you'd like to see any other guitar covers, vocal covers, any other reactions or compares and contrast, shorts, anything music related, drop it in a comment. I'll give you a shout out whenever I do any of those videos. I also want to thank Jonas S. for supporting me on Patreon. I really appreciate it. That's it for this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Overcome things fearlessly, Bekhauf, and rock on.